Hey everyone, it's me, Andrea Panzica, aka Miss Andrea. I'm a teaching artist with KidSmart, and I am back with another Art Apart video. Today, we're going to build a house out of paper. I'm going to take you through these 5 steps, and together we're going to build a shotgun style house, which we see a lot of here in New Orleans. But using these techniques, you could then recreate any house, whether it's your own house or the building where you live, or maybe you want to imagine an entirely different house. So let's take a look at how to build a shotgun house.
You'll need 3 sheets of paper, a pencil, scissors, and some glue. If you were going to do your own design, you would want to sketch it first. Let's construct our walls and roof. We want to take 2 sheets of paper and fold them both in half. Here is where the side of the house will meet the front and back. We're going to make the front and back a triangle shape. So we're lightly pressing it and then cutting it to make that triangle shape. Since our paper is folded, we have 2 matching sides, which we will now cut so that we have our front and our back. Now with our sides, we want to fold them just slightly so that we have a little tab that we can then glue to the front and back sections of our house. Now we're going to draw windows and doors on our house. I'm also going to take an additional step and cut the windows and doors so they open and close. You don't have to cut them, you could just draw them. If you're going to make windows that open and close, you definitely want to do it before you start gluing the walls together. Don't forget to draw windows on the sides of the house too. This part I would only recommend for older students or younger students if you have a parent help you out. As you can see, I'm cutting windows and doors into the house that actually open and close. But as you can also see, it's a little tricky to make these cuts. It involves making folds into the paper and very carefully cutting. Again, it's very important to be safe with the scissors if you are going to attempt this. You'll also notice that when I make the folds, I'm not pressing really hard. They're just temporary folds so that I can cut right in the middle. Now we will begin to construct our house. We will glue all 4 of our sides, our walls, together. I like to use some newspaper under my glue stick so that I don't make too much of a mess when I'm gluing. Now I'm about to glue so that all 4 sides are connected, and I am folding the 4 corners so that I have 4 right angles like a house would have. I'm taking my final piece of paper and folding it to create the roof. It's a little long, so I'm trimming the sides so that it is a good fit for my house. Finally, we will add details and color if we want. Here I made another house out of computer paper rather than index cards. And instead of cutting out the windows and doors, I am drawing them on and inking them. Here I am drawing the kitchen inside the house and adding plants outside. As you can see, I have my house folded so that I can still work on it even though I've already glued it together. This was definitely the most challenging part for me, and that was to create a stoop for the outside stairway. I made the stoop using scraps from my roof, and I also made some bushes with those same scraps. Both of these houses have a combination of doors and windows that open and close and drawings. I like to think of these houses as the set, maybe in a play or a movie, where a character might live. Maybe you have a doll or an action figure that could live in these houses.
That was our activity. It was pretty challenging, but well worth it. Now that you've built one house, do you think you might want to build an entire neighborhood? I know I do. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.